Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell. Today, I thought I'd do an unboxing and review of my new Samsung 943 LCD monitor. I purchased this monitor for Emerald, my new Windows XP computer that I built. I want to have a really nice 19-inch monitor for that computer with 5:4 aspect, the proper 5:4 aspect ratio. So I found this monitor on eBay. It has really good specs, and so I thought I'd show you guys this monitor. I'd do like an unboxing, a review, and I'll hook this monitor up to my Windows XP computer, and we'll take a look at its performance and what it looks like, and yeah. So let's get going. Okay, I bought this monitor on eBay. The seller had it listed for $100, brand new to the box, never been used. And he had a make offer, and so I thought, well, okay, I'll offer him $80, and see if he'll take it. I mean, I was willing to pay $100 for this monitor because it's a real nice monitor. Like I said, it's brand new. But to my surprise, he did accept my offer, so I saved $20, and yeah. Anyway, this is the Samsung SyncMaster 943. It is an older monitor, so it's built a lot better than today's modern LCDs. It's a 19-inch, 19-inch diagonal. Its native screen resolution is 1280 by 1024. So this monitor is perfect for Windows XP. In fact, you want to set Windows XP and all of your Windows XP games to this aspect ratio and this resolution, 1280 by 1024. If you want Windows XP and your games to look really good on a monitor like this, you want to always have your software set to the monitor's native screen resolution. Okay? This monitor, it says 50,000 to 1, dynamic contrast, but the true contrast ratio of this monitor is 1,000 to 1, which is really good. And what that means is that the blacks will be black and the whites will be white. They'll be true white. Okay? And the colors in between will be absolutely stunning. They'll be very vibrant. Okay? Because when you have a contrast ratio this high, that means that your colors have a solid black background as a reference and what they can be displayed against, making the colors more vibrant, more beautiful, much brighter. Okay, so you definitely want a high contrast ratio. Okay. Another nice thing about this Samsung SyncMaster 943 is its response time. It has a very fast response time for an LCD. Most monitors today do not have a response time this fast, of only 5 milliseconds. That's almost as fast as a CRT. Oh yeah. Which means that this monitor is great for gaming, where every millisecond counts. Like for instance, if you like to, if you enjoy playing like deathmatch or first-person shooter games, this is where this comes into play. because the slower the monitor's response time is, okay, the worse off you are in those type of games. Because let's say you shoot, or let's say another player shoots you. By the time you see that on the screen, several milliseconds would have already gone by, and that's enough time you can't move out of the way the person shot, or vice versa. Let's say you shoot another player, but by the time you see the results, several milliseconds would have already went by, and the player would have been able to move out of the way or whatever. So milliseconds in certain games, like first-person shooter games, is very important. Okay, or when you're playing deathmatch against other players and things like that, you know, the millisecond, you know, the response time is very important on a monitor. And those of you that play these type of games, you know what I'm talking about. So let's open up the box and see what's inside the box. I guess I should turn it around the right way so it's not upside down, you know. But anyway. Yeah, these older LCD monitors are hard to find. They're not easy to find. It comes with, okay, you got your power cable. Well, let's see what's in this. Well, shoot. I think I got to cut this bag open. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, let me cut this bag open. Okay. So, in the box, we've got the power cord. I will be using this. This is a really nice flexible power cord. It feels real flexible. Most power cords are stiff, and I hate stiff power cords, but this one feels really nice and flexible. So I like the power cord. It's nice. Okay, we've got the driver CD for the monitor, and yes, these older monitors, they do come with driver CDs. And these are mainly for like, well, this is from what, 2010? Let me make sure. Yeah, 2010. So it's a perfect choice for my Windows XP build because it's based around 2009, 2010, the parts that are in the computer. Okay, and it says right here on the CD, for Windows XP and 2000, Windows 7, and Windows Vista. Yeah. So, yeah, this CD is you need to install this CD, okay, in Windows XP, so that Windows XP knows what to do with this monitor. Okay, it knows the specs of this monitor. This monitor will most likely automatically come up when you install Windows XP. But if your Windows XP is already installed in your computer like what mine is, then you just go ahead and install the drivers from this CD. But it is important that you install these drivers if you want your monitor to work properly with your graphics card. So yeah, it's important that you install these. And then the rest of the stuff's in the bag. We've got Samsung electronics. I think, well, what is this? Quick setup guide. Okay, quick setup guide. That's what that is. Okay. I don't know what all this is. Warning, important information. Samsung electronics. Alright. Now, does this monitor have a, oh, what's this? Okay, it comes with a VGA cable. Yeah, VGA cable, that's nice. Yeah, this one seems pretty flexible. It's not really stiff. I hate it when it has that crap on it. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, yeah, that's the VGA cable. Alright, get this bag out of here. Okay, what next? Magic Bright. Okay, like this is like an addendum to the manual. So I'll put this with the manual. Alright. Ooh, a DVI cable. A DVI cable. Well, I'm definitely going to use that because I think my monitor has, it has HDMI, I mean not monitor, my graphics card, it has HDMI output, of course, but it also has VJ and DVI. But I'm wondering, is this DVI I or D? Okay, this is digital. It's digital DVI, so yeah. This is for high-res mode. Okay, yeah. Definitely going to be using that cable. Definitely going to be using that cable. And then we have the base, which appears to be really heavy. It's got a lot of weight to it, which is good because you want it to be, you want your base to be really stable. So this bag needs to be cut open. Alright, cut that bag open. And this here is our base. And I think it has a thing here that lifts so that you can turn it. And I recommend when you mount this onto the monitor that you just finger tighten only. There's no need to have, like, put a Phillips screwdriver there, you know. There's no need for that. I think this also, oh look at that, also swivels. I think. Does it swivel? Yeah, it swivels. That's actually pretty cool. It swivels. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Okay. After a quick commercial break, we'll take the monitor out of the box. Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now look at me. Now look back at your man. Now look back at me. Sadly, your man is not me, but he could smell like me if he stopped using that lady-scented body wash and he switched to the old-fashioned manly scent of Old Spice. All right, let's take this beautiful monitor out of the box, shall we? That's right, man. Take this beautiful monitor outside of the box. Oh, look at this. I know this monitor is going to be heavy. I can already see that. Now, when you're handling LCD displays like this, liquid crystal displays, be very careful not to put pressure, apply pressure to the screen itself. It can actually damage the monitor that way. So yeah, don't press on the screen itself. And let me get the box out of the way. Okay. And apparently, okay, well I'll show you this when I get this out of the box. Alright. Put that there. Okay, there's nothing else in the box. I thought there might be a remote with this, but it's a computer monitor, not a TV. So, yeah. It is a computer monitor, Ms. Campbell. It's not a TV. Okay? And I really don't need this stuff here. I don't need any of that. I'll keep the rest out, though. Okay, so let's put the box away. All right. I can zoom in a little bit. Okay. I'll be right back. I want to get a towel to lay on top of my workbench. All right. Got a nice soft towel now laying on my workbench. All right. One of the nice things about this Samsung monitor, okay, is that not only does the monitor swivel, okay, but this part here also rotates so that you can use the monitor in horizontal position or vertical position, which is really nice. You would use the monitor in vertical position for things like the internet. If you ever notice, the internet is actually set up to be viewed the best when your monitor is in vertical position, not horizontal. If you look at the internet when your monitor is horizontal, you'll notice large white or light gray, okay, like bars down the side where there's no information on the side. But if you put the monitor in vertical mode or Tate mode, then you don't see those bars, that unused area. And the internet will basically fill up your whole screen. And also when you use the monitor in Tate mode with the internet, you don't have to scroll as much. And this is the reason why most professionals, including myself, we use two monitors with our main office computer. We use one in your typical horizontal mode, okay? And that's, we do our gaming in that mode. We watch our videos in that mode, Netflix, whatever in that mode, right? Okay. But the second monitor, we have a second monitor that's set up in vertical mode. And that monitor is specifically used for the internet, for viewing the internet. Okay, so that's a nice feature about this monitor, that you can have the monitor in horizontal mode as well as vertical mode, because this part of the stand right here, it turns, which is nice. Alright, so let me take this thing off. I don't know what this is, but yeah, take that off. It's not needed. Does this unscrew it out of here or what? Well, I really don't want that on there, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, so that's the rear of the monitor. Let's go ahead and put the base on, shall we? And the best way to do that, hold it like that, right? Okay, I'm wondering why it's got this like metal in here. I don't know why it's got that. Okay, so this is going to go on. Oh, come on, it's got to go on there. Oh, it goes on what? Like that? Okay. Hand tighten only. There's no need to get crazy with it. And never use a screwdriver. I see so many of you use a screwdriver with this. And that is not necessary. Okay, so that's how you put the base on. It also tilts. Now, I don't know if you can see in there or not. That's where you plug in your power cable. This is your digital DVI. That's where that cable connects. That's the one I'm going to be using. This is the old VGA standard, which is good. So, yeah. And then, the front of the monitor. It's a nice monitor, I have to admit that. This one's a very nice monitor. Even though it looks like it's reflecting, it's actually got a non-reflective screen. It's not as glossy as a lot of your like modern LCDs. So yeah. Yeah, it's not as glossy. Okay, and we have we've got your menu button here. We've got your down and up buttons for your menu. Auto, that's where you auto set the monitor. So when you have this hooked up to your Windows XP computer, okay, and once Windows XP is booted, okay, and you set this monitor to its native screen resolution, you know, on Windows XP of 1280 by 1024. After you get all that done, you want to hit this auto button to make sure that this monitor will automatically sync itself to Windows XP, and it'll be absolutely beautiful. It's important that you do that you hit this auto button. That's your power button. So yeah, it's a nice monitor. It appears to have a really nice, thick, I think this also goes up, or does it? Does it go up too? Let me see. I don't know if it goes up or not. I don't think it goes up, but that's fine. I don't think it goes up. Yeah, I don't think it goes up, but that's fine. It does swivel real easy. It swivels real nice, real easy. So that, to me, is good. That's really good. But look how thick this frame is. That's one of the signs of a quality LCD. I hate today's modern TVs and LCDs, computer monitors, because they got that real thin frame that easily breaks. You just barely press on the frame and it'll crack that display. It'll actually crack that screen. Oh yeah, but this has a nice thick frame all the way around it. It feels nice and rock solid. So yeah, I think I'm going to love this monitor on Emerald, my Windows XP computer. It's so nice. This is actually a very nice monitor. And if you don't have one of these, I recommend that you get one. They're really nice. The Samsung SyncMaster 943. And I don't know, but some of these old LCDs like this, they're also Amiga compatible, because they will sync all the way down to 15 kilohertz. Now, I don't know if this monitor will do that, But a lot of these older style monitors like this will. So that's, if this does that, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm not going to use this with my Amiga. I bought this monitor strictly to use with Emerald, you know, my Windows XP computer. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys this monitor hooked up to my Windows XP computer. So that's coming up next. Alright, this is Emerald, my Windows XP computer that I recently built. And if you guys have not watched that series of videos, you should. I think you'll enjoy it. You can see why I named this computer Emerald, because of those beautiful emerald green LED fans. The trackball there, that's a Kensington Expert Mouse trackball. It is rated by PC World magazine as the best pointing device of all time. The best PC pointing device of all time. And it is perfect for first-person shooter games, or when you're playing deathmatch, you know, you're up against other players on the internet. That's one of my secrets. That's one of the reasons why I'm so good at deathmatch. Those of you that are used to using a mouse with a keyboard, try using a trackball. And it has to be a high-quality trackball like that. Try using one of those instead, and you'll do a lot better in your deathmatch games. Anyway, that's the new Samsung monitor. Let me zoom in and see if I can pick up the screen better. That's Serious Sam First Encounter, the demo that's running. As you can see, it's pretty clear. I have it set at the monitor's aspect ratio of 5:4, and the screen resolution is, of course, 1280 by 1024, which is that monitor's native screen resolution. As you can see, it looks just as good as a CRT. Now, a lot of you will argue that point with me, but no. When you have an LCD set to its native screen resolution, it looks really good. Now, that has a very fast response time. It's a gaming monitor. It has a response time of only 5 milliseconds. The only monitors that are faster than this monitor are CRTs. And of course, they're getting hard to find, and they're big and bulky and heavy, and I'd much rather have an LCD. I think a 5 millisecond response time is plenty fast enough. Plenty fast enough. Okay. Those speakers there, those are really nice powered speakers. I got those at Best Buy. I think I paid like $120 for them. But those are really nice. I think they're called Edifier speakers, and they're really good. If you've not tried those speakers there, you should. They have really good sound. They really do. They have good bass response. They have good treble. The build quality on those speakers is really good. So yeah, Edifier, and I picked those up at my local Best Buy for like 120 bucks, and those are really nice powered speakers, and they're perfect for a computer build. I have the volume turned all the way down because I'm talking in this video, and I didn't want to have to talk over Serious Sam, so yeah. But let me zoom in a little bit more so you can see how nice this monitor is. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. My name is Hans George Campbell, and until next time.